Yeah, alright, yo. What's up, everybody?
Hello,
it's your
everybody.
man, Jason Anderson.
Raymundo Farmer.
And James Kirshner.
And we are the Potatebros.
Yeah.
Yeah, gang. Yo,
Gang.
so this is our first live stream. How you guys feeling?
Live stream. This is pretty interesting. We had some complications. Just a few.
That 7 people already witnessed. Well, 6 people already witnessed.
I mean,
Yeah.
and
but you know, we're about started now.
and Ray was just here sitting down like he usually does.
Yeah. He wasn't actually doing it.
Okay, so the thing is, if I help, I don't really help. It just makes things worse. So I was like, why make things worse? Make this entire situation.
That's true, because you can't do anything right.
Exactly.
Came here late, an hour late.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
Yes.
Oh, I left on time this time.
Why were you in traffic?
Because there was traffic.
Why?
Actually, there was an accident.
Aw.
So is it my fault that person crashed?
It might be. It's
Well,
called the butterfly,
butterfly
effect.
effect.
Because you farted this morning, it made that person's wheel turn a little to the left, and it just ruined his whole day.
Entire day just destroyed.
Just for your fart.
Literally, because his car was destroyed.
Destroyed.
So,
Well, hopefully they're alive.
oh, for sure.
Hopefully you guys can hear us also.
Well,
like,
they
in the
can.
stream.
They're good.
Alright.
Oh, that's right.
And if not, you can hear me now, right?
The mic sure can.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway,
Freaking spike.
so I can't wear my freaking hat, man. I thought I was gonna wear it, but oh well. All right.
I'm not
So
wearing my hat.
let's all talk about our own Pokemon Go experiences.
Oh yes, Pokemon Go. Well, okay, so just some background. We recorded the first 2 podcasts right after the other because this guy was leaving.
So 2 sessions.
2 sessions right after the other, so we couldn't put any like current
Current.
events or new stuff in there. So in the past 4 weeks since then, Pokemon Go has come out. Yeah, I think it's been about 4 weeks.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wait, no, has it? It's been 2. It's been like 3.
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
It's more like 3, not 4.
Yeah.
That's too many.
So we'll go from who plays it least to who plays it the most, right? So I'm gonna go first. I don't think I play as much as you. Well, what level are you?
I'm like 11, 12 maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
My
level.
phone's over there, so I can't check.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a level 5. The first day I got to level 5 though, so
And then he hasn't played since.
and then I haven't played since. I don't know. It's cool concept. So I'm not gonna knock anybody who plays it, but I just stopped playing it. You know, it's cool though. But
Not your thing.
so it's nothing really for me to talk about. So we're gonna move on to Ray.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that you play more than I do. So I was playing, and I also played in Hawaii, and I thought I was going to catch, like, a bunch of, like, rare Pokemon. I'd be like, I get to go home and tell James all about it. It's like, look at this legendary Pokemon I got that you can't get. But it was not like that at all. It was just a bunch of Pidgeys, too.
Pidgeys everywhere,
bro.
Pidgeys
Oh
everywhere.
my god.
Man,
yeah.
it was crazy. But I haven't battled a gym yet. I'm really upset about
Really?
that. I have not battled a gym yet.
There's one over there.
Let's go.
There's one, at the park. The park.
Oh yeah, there is one over there.
Yes.
There's one over there. One over there.
So I don't live here.
Did you hear about the story where someone like got a boat and drove to a gym and that
Oh,
that
the
was
kayaking.
yeah, that
the
one.
2 girls that were kayaking.
That was
kayaked
like
up to the-
so.
That's funny.
That's
I
props.
think.
I would do that. The very first day I had Pokemon Go, I forced my mom to drive me to a Pokestop. Because there aren't any like by my house. Like we have this one park, and that's the only. There are 2 gyms by this one park, but I can't go to the park. So, so I'm just like looking at the gym and looking at because like whenever you see like grass wrestling, that means there are Pokemon over there. So it's literally grass wrestling in that entire park, and I'm just like.
The odd thing about it actually is that whenever I open up Pokemon Go, like if I'm just in my room and I'm just randomly open it up, like I always, like 8 times out of 10, there's a Pokemon there. For some weird reason, I've caught like a Geodude. I caught a Ponyta. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've caught a
You caught a Ponyta?
Ponyta. Yeah.
Wow.
I caught one recently in my room like a couple days ago. I was so happy because
Yeah.
Rapidash is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah. And then I caught actually Growlithe was my second Pokemon, and that I got the morning right after I had downloaded it. Because I downloaded it that night, the night it was released, and then I got Charmander and whatnot.
I named Terrence. I named my Pokemon after Terrence. Ratata. I named Terrence that. So if you're watching Terrence, that was after you. I'm sorry for lying. But,
So
how's your experience, James, with Pokemon
it's
Go?
been pretty fun. So like I was saying, I caught a Growlithe the morning. Like I opened a Pokemon Go and there was a Growlithe right there. So I was like, yes. Still don't have an Arcanine though. I'm sad.
I almost caught one. Then I threw a Pokeball at it. It was trash, and it ran away. Okay, so I'm probably gonna get in so much trouble. Okay, so today is the 21st.
21st.
The 21st is the day that our
Ryu's birthday from Street Fighter.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, nice. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ryu. Ryu.
Now-
It's Ryu.
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 Okay, so it's the 21st. My mom pays the Verizon bill every month on the 21st. While I was in Hawaii, the entire time I was there, I was playing Pokemon Go.
Oh no!
Oh,
So
no.
you're eating up a bunch of data.
Yeah, so we have 4 gigs of data.
Oh.
Then it hit me because usually they text us before
It goes over.
it goes over.
Yeah.
After it hits 70%, it's like, dude, chill,
Just a
chill.
little bit.
So I didn't get the text, so I kept playing. So the day before the last day we're in Hawaii, right? I was like, let me just check to see how many I used, and I look and it says 20, and I'm like,
Oh no!
20 gig.
20 gigabytes.
I used 20 gigabytes
Oh
of data.
my
and I only got
God,
4.
that's-
Jeez.
So I was just like, dang. I don't know what else. I was supposed to be grinding this whole week, but I kind of forgot. So I was gonna get the money and then just give it to my mom right when she got the bill.
Dang, you played yourself.
Yeah. So the reason I didn't was because my mom has been on Facebook and stuff this entire time. So I'm like, there's a slight chance she's
It
gonna
might
think this
be.
is
Yeah.
her fault.
Yeah.
It wasn't just me.
Well, Ray,
This was equal.
Ray, you
for us.
understand that this is a podcast. And it's gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah.
So if your mom finds the video and realizes it was you who actually did it,
My mom
You're
doesn't care
boned,
like
yeah.
that. She's
no,
not
she's
gonna
like, oh, so you said it was me, huh?
She's gonna see that it's 40 minutes and be like, it's my son and all, but
I'm not gonna lie.
it's okay.
But like the good thing about Pokemon Go to me is all the stories that are just popping out.
Yeah.
Like I heard that somebody dropped a lure at the St. Jude hospital. I heard that Justin Bieber went to a park and nobody noticed him because they're all white. And I heard that it's crazy. Like people, and there's an Uber driver who out here just driving people to Pokestops.
Mhm.
So it's
And he's making.
Oh
he's
my
making-
god,
making
you
money.
must be making dummy money.
he's done. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes.
I don't like the people who are saying like America always playing these stupid games and wasting time. Like
It's
Yeah,
other
it's all
countries
the way
too.
around
First
the
of
it's
all.
all around the world.
It hit other countries before.
And
it
even
hit
if it was us, at least we're walking finally.
yeah, that's true.
No one was
Nobody's
walking
mentioning
before
that.
this.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, most of the people playing are adults. They're driving everywhere.
Yeah.
But they're still not just sitting at home, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Sometimes I don't. Those stories kind of they don't make me mad, but it's like
It's
finally-
not. It's
we
not the
finally-
app's fault.
Yeah, but it's not the app's fault. But there should be, I don't know, some kind of thing to make sure you're walking if they wanted it to be a active game. But I don't think they care that much. I don't think it's
Oh,
like
to make
you
sure.
must. Yeah, but
Actually, it does.
it does if you're walking.
It actually does. So, you know how when you're trying to hatch an egg,
Mhm.
I drove around the entire island that I was on,
Mm.
and the egg didn't hatch, and I'm like,
Yeah, because you have to
You have to
stay
be going
within
at
a
certain speed.
Yeah.
So it makes sure as you
But
walk.
then stop and go
Make
traffic.
sure
You just go to LA to hatch a
Sure.
bunch of eggs. You just sit in LA traffic
Yeah.
and have eggs for days.
Hey, true that.
So yeah, I watch a lot of vlogs. Everybody playing Pokemon. Everybody's just playing Pokemon Go.
Everybody's
so
playing.
just play Pokemon Go. Don't be a hater. Like I don't want to hop into a hype. Just play it.
Just
Hey,
play.
It's nothing
It's
bad
fun.
about the game. It's fun. It is fun. I might have to start again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a pretty fun game. I actually
Eats a lot
so
of data.
there's I do I probably use way too much because I listen to YouTube and play Pokemon Go at the same time, so I'm using YouTube and Pokemon Go. So yeah, at least we don't only have 4 gigs of RAM of data. But anyway, there's a city college nearby that I go to for drawing class.
Are you gonna say the name of the city college?
No, it's okay. It's irrelevant.
It's Ray City College, the only college. Where you can-
So there's a city college right nearby, and I walk there, and it's about I don't know 2 miles walking there.
Sorry, man. I just fed Ray. I'm not, but continue.
So I don't know what they're doing, honestly. So
These are bad ones. Just yell, huh?
Just get to me.
So I walk there, and I'm always playing Pokemon Go there and then back. So I'm hatching eggs left, right, and center, but I can't get a good Pokemon. My highest CP is like 690 something, and people are here at
Without
my
him.
same level with like 1,000 Arcanines, and I'm sitting here with the 6 something Snorlax. Like seriously?
I've been trying to find the Snorlax.
I hatched my Snorlax from an egg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that
I've
was
been
Del
trying to
Taco
find
chips.
barbers. I need to cut my hair. But it's cool though. Like this is probably the longest my hair has ever been in my whole life. It's not that long, but like I don't like it. I like it, but I don't like it.
Wait, hold on, I'm gonna keep you right there. How did we go from Pokemon to your hair?
We're not done.
Because you were saying it was that hard to find out.
And I was I want to find a barber.
Speaking of stuff that's hard to find.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of what's hard to find, my hairline, my barber, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I feel you though.
You feel me? Okay, so
I didn't hear you, so I was like, what?
maybe you pay attention.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, anyway, after I was rudely interrupted. Speaking of interruptions. No, I'm playing, but for real though,
Speaking of interruptions, no, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Okay. So if we're talking about interruptions here, let's talk about Taylor Swift.
Interruption?
Kanye and Taylor. Okay? Because we all know what happened to Taylor Swift, right?
I know.
No.
Okay, but a long time ago,
Oh, that. Yeah.
Taylor wins the award for best music video.
Oh.
And Kanye's like, no. He's like, no. So then he takes the mic and be like, Beyonce should have won, and then everybody hates him for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So then this comes around and Taylor Swift is talking mess about Kim K. You know, Kim K. The only Kim that we all know. Right? She's on, so she's talking about Kim and stuff. And after that, Kim exposes her whole life on Twitter, bro. Kim's a savage. What she did was she basically connected all her songs to like a boyfriend that she was with that year. It's hard to explain, but for example, like that song Style is a song about Harry Styles. Mm-hmm. And she explains what really happened. And I was like, it was a lot of songs. Because you know Taylor Swift is always in her feelings. She's a female Drake, basically.
Pretty much.
So, it was bad, man. And then Kanye West made a shirt just for Taylor Swift. That's it. Taylor Swift, 1996 to 2016. Dang. And I was like, ooh, Kanye is petty. That's so petty to me. Like, Kanye, you're Kanye. Why are you trying to...
You're already Kanye. It's okay.
Yeah, you're already Kanye. So
nobody cares what she says about you.
So yeah, Taylor Swift kind of got exposed, but she even really messing with her past ex, which is what's his name? Calvin
Harris.
Calvin Harris. I heard that she was taking credit for songs and stuff. Shame. Because ain't loyal. So yeah, what do you guys think about that? Don't care.
I mean, I don't, but it's like, honestly, some of these celebrities need to get their stuff together. Like, just chill, make music, be famous, and be happy. Alright? You got a bunch of money.
What if he's happy making fun of Taylor Swift? Like Rice Gum. He's happy making fun of people.
That's true. That's what he does for a living.
Yo,
He loves it.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy how fast he blew up. Like, he used to just settle at 90,000. Because if you go down his videos, mm-hmm. I think like 3 months ago, he was at 100,000.
We're talking about Rice Gum here.
Rice Gum, yeah. He was at 100,000. And then he started making these Musical.ly roasts. You know, crazy. Even his videos when he's not roasting somebody, they're still good. All he needed was that attention, I guess.
Yeah.
And so that could boost
so
his content.
now it's just like he has this boost, and now people are watching the other videos too.
So everything worked out for him. But it didn't work out for the Musical.ly kids.
For real.
I just don't like when I don't know. I guess it is a community, and when people are talking about your community, mm-hmm. then you're gonna also get mad at him.
Yeah.
So I can see why they're mad, but I'm not gonna roast Rice Gum.
Yeah.
Like, what
you're not gonna roast somebody that makes money off roasting people.
Okay, my little cousin is 11, right? 11, yeah. And she wanted to roast Rice Gum. I was like, no. She asked me to.
He's probably mad at you for that, bro. Because that could have been another video.
Exactly.
He could have got some more money for it.
But I'm like, she wanted to use this mic to roast Rice Gum.
Like a diss track?
And she wanted to make a diss track to Rice Gum on my mic and have me send it to Rice Gum. So I'm like, I am.
Wait. So your cousin is a Musical.ly person, probably. Or what?
She watches she watches Rice Gum's videos. Like she loves Rice Gum.
My sister does Musical.ly. My cousins do Musical.ly also. And I remember I brought up Rice Gum and they were like, a quick little look, and I was like, what? And he said, forget Rice Gum. He can't roast me. And I was like, all right.
He can't?
Okay. I'm not going to defend you either. Because my job is not here.
I'm not gonna do.
I'm like, because then he gonna roast me.
Exactly. I was telling my little cousin, I'm like, if you're doing this, you're doing it on your own. You're gonna do it from your laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with it.
See, the thing, I don't know. It's always like odd. Like my opinion on this is always kind of strange because. So you make money off of roasting people and basically making fun of them and making fun of what they enjoy doing, and that's kind of messed up to me. But at the same coin, like, it is funny. Like, some of his roasts are legitimately funny. They were funny, but you said I haven't watched enough of his videos to really get a whole.
He's not as bad as like he's really. Here's what I think it is. I know what you're saying because what he's doing is messed up, but here's what people like YouTube. Popular people. It's kind of like supply and demand, right? People want to see that, so we can blame Rice Gum, or maybe we should blame the YouTube community.
Well, see, the thing is, people latch onto somebody, and then they only follow that person specifically because they follow them. And then they attack everybody else.
Yeah.
So what people like Rice Gum, I think, are unintentionally doing is creating this other community, this anti-Music League community. No matter if he says, "Oh, it's a joke" or whatever, he's creating this bubbly vat of hate against the Music League.
I was at my art class and I'm talking to this person. And I'm like, everybody's mad at Jacob Sartorius because y'all know who that is, right? Do you know who Jacob Sartorius is?
I think so.
He's the dude who Rice Gum roasts a lot, and he's like a famous musically kid, 13 years old.
Yeah, we know who he is.
So, at first, I never understood why you would be mad at a 13-year-old having fun and getting money for it. Mm-hmm. That sounds like a good person to me.
Yeah. Sounds like me when I wanted to be when I was 13.
Some of his Snapchat, he's like, this kid is like a complete, he's kind of stuck up.
Okay. Okay. You don't have to like Jacob.
Yeah.
But I'm saying don't hate him because Rice Gum told you to hate him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Hate him for your own reasons.
Hate him for your own reasons, exactly. So I'm not gonna hate on somebody who's getting money off of doing what they want. If you were a kid and someone told you that they're going to give you $1,000 to make a Music League,
now you're gonna.
I'm gonna do it.
Hey, easy, fast. It's like no.
People are still gonna hate you.
People are gonna hate you anyway. Mm-hmm. So might as well get paid for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's true. So true that.
Yeah. And it's true. I don't know. It's
but I see what you're saying,
thing.
Though. But there are people who do.
There are people that bash and then send their minions to bash even further.
Yeah.
And there's a couple accounts on Twitter. It's like they do Twitch raids, quote unquote, and what they do is they send stuff into they go and find they usually target Minecraft streamers, and then they send links in the chat, and they click on
I know what
you're
talking about. I know what you're talking about.
And it's and then they get banned because they violated the terms of service.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's the point? You're somebody's doing something that they enjoy,
right?
And they want to. I actually one of the raids. I went and watched the guy's videos, and I was like, oh, this is just another Leafy clone. And I'm like, no, actually, what he's talking about, he's legitimately. What he did was he was doing the whole CS:GO thing where he's playing something.
Yeah, the typical roast gameplay.
Yeah, roasting gameplay video. But he's not roasting. He's commenting on somebody else's video, specifically Dylan the Hacker's video. And Dylan the Hacker, whoever doesn't know him, if you have ever watched PewDiePie, then you probably know who Dylan the Hacker is. Dylan the Hacker is a hater on YouTube.
A professional
hater on YouTube, professionals, specifically PewDiePie. And he did one, and I don't know, I don't really know why he does it, but I'm assuming because he gets fame and notoriety because he's roasting he's yelling into a camera about how he's gonna hack people's YouTube accounts.
I hate people like that.
Yeah.
Have you
And then he did one on towards Jacksepticeye, which is personally my favorite YouTuber because he's awesome. And the kid that got raided on Twitch, he did a video reacting to.
There's a whole bunch of videos.
And it's like this step ladder.
It's like this chain.
This chain into
what if
the
it was
dungeons
all the
of YouTube.
plan to get everybody views on the video?
Hey, for real.
Because did you guys hear of the
Really?
Rice Gum and FuziTube beef? So they purposely made a fighting video with each other, getting all this hype surrounded about them, and then Fuzi's like, "Just kidding!"
That's funny.
And then, bro, Leafy went off on him. It's crazy, but it could have been like that, man.
Yeah. Well,
I tried to do that when I was younger. I was like, hey, because my nephew raps too. We were like,
So make rap beef. You should try rap beef.
Exactly. We tried to get this rap beef going because then it's like all of my like Instagram followers would see it. They would be like, ooh, because everybody likes fighting.
Yeah, that's true.
So all
Sadly.
of that would have happened. And it's funny because whenever I go on YouTube and I like scroll just through like what's suggested, it's always that he roasted me and Grim. Grim is like my little brother, and like we usually rap together, especially back then. So Grim was actually mad, and we were supposed to roast him back, but I wrote the roast, but I never released it because nobody cared. So I was like, whatever. But
all right, we're back.
back at it though. So I get what you're saying. There is a lot of people like that who make those videos about.
It's smart.
It's smart, but
it's smart, but it's still. I don't know. But going back to the account that did the Twitch roast. So what he did, he didn't actually go and do it himself. He sent his followers to go do it. And he was like, "Oh, how funny. This is hilarious. I'm going to go post it on my second account so yeah, I won't get a Twitter ban or something like that." And I'm like, this is not really funny.
That's
honestly
terrible.
It's
what?
it is terrible.
It's like,
That's
oh,
awful.
so funny. Yeah, he clicked on stuff that got him violated from Twitch. Like, and he's doing something that he enjoyed doing,
and now he can't.
Now he can't.
Now he can't do it.
Have you seen videos where it wasn't funny to you? Just like the person wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Just like that, like somebody else thinks it's funny, you know.
Yeah.
So
it's like this dark humor.
It's dark humor, but just like on YouTube, it's a place where you find what you like, and there's somebody you like. It's somebody you like.
Yeah.
So even if it's Rice Gum, if it's somebody you there's people who I think aren't funny anymore, but they still get millions of views, because other people think they're funny. So it's like, I mean, you might not laugh at it, but somebody's doing it, and they're not gonna stop because if they're getting money from YouTube, they're definitely not gonna stop just because a couple people are like, oh, my feelings are hurt, which is the sad reality of it.
Yeah.
But the difference is, it's like for most YouTube videos, it's like you watch it and you just don't agree with it. Like it's like it's not.
Is it like
it might be offensive to like your opinion, but this guy is going out and actually attacking people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he's
going and like
direct.
purposely going after people, and I don't know. I mean, you could do whatever you want, but it's like, are you? Internet anonymity is kind of fueling this at the same time. It's like, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Rice Gum kind of does the same thing, or he doesn't intentionally do the same thing. What happens is
it just happens.
His fans just send L's to people.
Yeah,
and
it's
thousands
so
of them.
bad.
Thousands.
Because
Leafy's. See, I think Leafy is the worst because all he does is just like beat on somebody.
Yeah, his videos are bad.
It's just like, there's no point. Okay, you don't deserve this million odd people that subscribe to you. Honestly, you just don't. Like, these videos are just full of hate. They're full of negativity. They're just stuff that shouldn't be on YouTube, and you're just fueling this group of trolls and just people that think you're funny because they have they have the same insecurities as you do.
Here's how I would describe Leafy's videos. Brandon Rogers?
Yeah.
No. You know who Brandon Rogers is?
I don't know
Brandon
who that
Rogers?
is.
Sorry.
Brandon Rogers.
We don't know who
wasn't
that
he a
dude is.
Viner?
I don't know.
I think so.
Let's talk about Brandon Rogers.
Who was this guy?
Yo, Brandon Rogers, he's a person.
I'm down to search him.
Okay, you're gonna search him. I think he's a Viner.
But here's how I describe Leafy. I saw a video about what he does is he'll react to someone else's video. So he reacted to a BuzzFeed video, 27 questions women have for men, right? Mm-hmm. I think Leafy is really just, he's kind of a conservative. He's kind of on the side of like, there's no such thing as feminism or whatever. Or there's no such thing as gender inequality. So what he does in this video, inequality. Oh. So what he does in this video is he's bashing the woman for asking, like, why do men get to do this and girls can't do this? Mm-hmm. So he's bashing the video. So it is a little hateful. It is hateful. But I want to go as far as saying he doesn't deserve those subscribers. Because...
it's there's people that enjoy that. But he's just breeding this...
He's
this vat of hate.
Yeah,
that
so...
I see everywhere. Like, I see on videos, I just see hiss. And I'm just like... When I see that, I'm like, I automatically think, no matter what kind of person you may be, I automatically think that you're, like, I don't know, you're just hateful, and you're not, you know, I don't know. It's just like, I automatically think negatively of you.
His videos are really different, though, like, to me, because I'm pretty sure he was the one who started that whole CSGO playing and then roasting somebody thing. So... Hey, I don't know. Whatever. Leafy.
I give him that.
He's different, but he's really pretty hateful.
He's unique.
I
mean, that's the point of YouTube. You be whatever you want.
If people gravitate to you, are you guys gonna be like, oh no, I must stop? Especially if it's your stream of income.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna just stretch it out until you can. Like, you're gonna,
because you know it only goes so far.
Yeah, I mean sooner or later people are gonna be like, okay, I'm done with this.
Exact same thing.
Yeah, and a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers have actually spoken out about him. Stuff like and also Drama Alert. You remember Gutter did a whole video on Drama Alert?
Yeah, that stuff is so stupid.
Like,
to me.
why? Like,
so basically, Drama Alert and Scarce
and
Keemstar, all those people are accounts that we report YouTube drama. Yeah. So it's kind of like what do you call that? TMZ.
TMZ of YouTube.
So basically, you know,
and
so you know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, YouTube has a community and whatnot, but I guess every community breeds that sort of... if it gets large enough, it breeds that.
You have to expect it.
You have to expect it. And then YouTubers have spoken out about it. Like, Gutter did a whole video on how... Like, he didn't address it specifically, but he made fun of... He had Drama Alert drawn on a piece of paper, and then he, like, accidentally dropped it in the toilet or something like that. He made fun of it, but, I don't know. It's kind of sad that people are doing that, but I guess whatever gets you views and whatever gets you your income.
Yeah, I
may not agree with it, but I guess.
I'm more like I don't care, really, to me. It's not like I don't agree, but I don't agree. It's just like I'm in the middle, like, do you, I guess. Because it's stuff you expect. Like, if there's a good person, there has to be a villain. And if there's a villain and a good person, there always has to be a drama person.
Yeah.
Always. Everywhere, every community,
That's
every
actually
school.
a very good way to sum
In
it
a way,
up.
it's necessary.
If there's good and bad, there's going to be conflict, and there's going to be somebody reporting on that conflict.
If you can captivate, or not captivate, what's that word called? Whatever. I'm not even trying to act smart. If you could, if there's conflict and you could back it up and use it to sell, do it. You're going to back it up and use it to sell. Not everybody, but if there's somebody desperate, if there's somebody who, I don't want to call them desperate. I don't know if they're actually desperate, but if there's somebody who
like it, some people just actually genuinely like.
Yeah, true.
Drama is attractive. We're talking about this is drama. We're talking
and
about
plus,
this right now.
Some people do like drama shows, like anime.
Yeah.
I like anime drama.
Mm-hmm. You know what I can't stand. I'm sorry, I cannot stand Lifetime. I cannot stand the Lifetime movie network. It's like so depressing. It's like okay, my mom and my dad love watching the Lifetime movie network because movies are on there almost like nonstop. But the thing is, it's like they're all movies, they're all depressing. Somebody's getting raped, somebody's getting murdered, somebody's cheating on their wife, somebody's cheating on their wife with their stepdaughter that's not actually their stepdaughter, it's actually his girlfriend that's like really young. Like, what? Whoa. No, just...
That actually sounds like something I would watch.
No, it does. It
that's-
sounds like something you would love. It's like anime, but
Basically,
real people in it.
Yeah.
That just sounds hilarious.
I can't do it. It's just-
I never watched Lifetime movies.
Like, it would be funny if they didn't add depressing music and
Yeah.
a dark narrator.
If there was like
It would-
just like a colorful scenery.
yeah, for real.
It was
It would be
all
more like a
colorful and
comedy.
happiness than it was.
It's
it
crazy
was
how
hilarious.
you could just change a whole tone
That's
of a
true.
video just by color correcting it lighter, darker. It's crazy what you could do nowadays. Because nowadays, sometimes you don't even need to make dialogue sad tone anymore. You can just put some color onto it.
It
Change the
makes a
color.
huge difference.
And if you do it all together, tone, dialogue, all that stuff in one thing, it really pops out. It really convinces the person that what they're watching is sad or what they're watching is happy. And it's
Yeah.
just the subtle stuff, subtle stuff that can make your video seem whichever way you want to do it, whichever way you want to swing
That's
it.
true. And you know what? I did notice after I think this was our first podcast where we talked about Daredevil. Yeah, it had to be the first one.
Yeah, the very
we were talking
first
about
one.
Daredevil, and you were talking about how dark it was, and I didn't really notice.
You notice it now, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super dark.
It's literally, it's not just a dark show, it's just dark.
dark.
It's dark.
You can't see what's going on.
It's dark.
Like, you cannot watch Daredevil with a ceiling light on. You can't.
Oh,
you
for
have to
sure.
turn off all the lights at
For sure.
nighttime.
For sure.
I think it might be because he's blind, and they want us to kind
Be
of
blind too.
Yeah. So you gotta hear what's going
Yo,
on.
that would be a really funny way to make some garbage TV show. Like, so this TV show is called Blind, right? And what we finna do is the whole show is gonna be a white screen, so you know what it feels, right? But you still gotta buy our seasons. And every single episode is just white
It's a
screen.
white screen with
That
and it's
is-
just noises.
That is
I
actually
can
pretty
guarantee
cool.
someone buys it though.
But
At
that's
definitely.
that's our podcast, isn't it?
Is it
Because
Pretty
we have no
much.
visuals. We just have a picture of SpongeGar
SpongeGar?
or primitive
Yeah.
sponge.
Who Sponge?
Primitive
Dude,
sponge.
the sponge is like
Caveman SpongeBob?
Yeah, Caveman
Who
SpongeBob.
calls it primitive sponge?
It's primitive sponge. It's not caveman SpongeBob.
That's,
You
bro,
gotta
that's
get-
what they call it.
You gotta no. It's not. That's not the correct term
They're-
for it.
What?
He's James.
Primitive sponge.
What?
Primitive sponge
Dude.
meat.
Alright, whatever. Primitive sponge, whatever. I call
Can
him the
somebody
caveman
check the
sponge.
stream? Yeah,
Because
make sure.
he's a caveman man.
It's primitive.
Okay, so
I'm the mean man. I'm the mean man. Mean man.
Is it really?
probably is.
It really is.
He's James. I'm
He-
just gonna agree with him because he's
It
James.
is probably James. It probably is primitive SpongeBob.
You did post the link, right?
I think so.
On Twitter.
5 people are watching.
Oh wow,
Yay.
5 people. You guys have no lives.
Welcome to the stream. If you just joined in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so this is our first live stream, as you guys may know, and you know we're just letting out our anger or just thoughts about what's happening.
What's going
Because
on right
YouTube drama always happens, so that's always gonna be a current event.
Yeah.
And back to Pokemon Go just real quick. You
Yeah.
know,
And I was gonna add something onto Pokemon Go as well, so you can go ahead. Go ahead. Go.
it just
Go
amazes
ahead and do
me
it.
how people are using this game to their advantage. Or just like to help other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a physical therapist who's like using Pokemon Go to help their
I would do it.
people walk and all that kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And it's like I don't see why you hate the game for. Like you don't have to like it.
Who's
Some people are
hating the game?
some people are like, why are you wasting your time catching fake creatures? Like
Because I'm out in the world and I'm walking.
if you're already walking somewhere, why just not catch a
Yeah,
Pokemon? Just get some Pokemon.
Because for people like me, I've loved Pokemon since I was not born. Since I was 4. Since
No,
I was
fetus.
4 years old, when I first started watching Pokemon, I have been in love with it. You know, the reason a lot of adults are playing Pokemon, I'm not really talking about the adults that just got into it. Some of them have been watching Pokemon
It's 90s
since
kids.
it came out.
It's
This is a
90s
90s
kids.
kids show.
Yeah, and that's where Nintendo was aiming anyway, because they weren't aiming Pokemon Go as a kids.
Yeah, as younger
kids
people.
Yeah, because we're not going to be just out in the world everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I'm not gonna let my younger brother go out and just go
That's
catch
true.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
For sure.
exactly.
Because it's like more of a family thing or for adults that have played it, and my
Yeah.
dad plays it too, and he literally got into Pokemon 2 months ago because my brother started getting the cards, and I mean so did I, but I mean that's beside the point. But
Shut down, bro. I don't care. Stuff.
like I actually didn't get into Pokemon until like maybe 3 months ago. At max, because my brother was watching the anime, and then he started getting he started getting the cards for it, and then I started playing the game on my emulator on my old Samsung, and a PS3 controller. I hooked those up, and now I have a Game Boy that's better than a Game Boy.
And now he's found more ways to procrastinate.
Yep.
That's what James does to you. Like, he helps you procrastinate.
Yep.
Exactly.
No,
That's why you're
bro.
watching us.
Literally, that's what he
listening to
does. Like, he just... Did you notice that second computer-sized room?
Second monitor.
Second monitor size? Bro, what James is gonna do, I already know what he's gonna do. He's gonna put a video on one screen and put his homework on the other screen.
That's what I do.
And
That's what I do.
And it's gonna be like, and he's helping himself. He's not helping himself. He's helping himself procrastinate, which is not helping him. It's like...
Like, I put music... I
It's a
managed,
trap.
like, music
You
on
set
the
yourself
right.
up.
I put music on the right. Like, I
Oh,
don't
so
watch
you-
a video and do my homework, because I just can't do that. Like, I
just
I
don't do your
literally
homework.
can't do my homework.
That's why you don't
That's
do
the
your
point of your
homework.
procrastination.
Yeah.
That's why you just don't do your homework. You just
Yeah.
watch the video
You
instead.
just watch the video instead, exactly. But, like, I have my music on the right. And it's helpful for editing and stuff like that. But, beside the point. So, where were we? Pokemon.
Your Game Boy.
Yeah, so I started playing Pokemon... What was it? Started playing Pokemon Red on my Wii because I hacked it. What was it? Pokemon Ruby. That's what I started playing. I know I picked the worst Game Boy one out of the possible choices. What are you doing?
I just... What happened?
What are you doing?
What happened? What happened?
Weirdo!
I just dropped this.
On my lap?
Yes.
And then you got it? You
Yes.
picked it up with your mouth?
Yes. It's food. Don't you...
And I guess the weird part is I let him, huh?
Exactly. People are always trying to say, Ray, you know what? This is a different story. Another story for another day. You guys didn't see that. Go, James. Continue about your Pokemon love for Ruby. No, your love for Pokemon Ruby, not your love.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I mistakenly started Pokemon Ruby before Emerald. So, yeah, and that was my fault. I should have just gone to Emerald, but whatever. So anyways, when my brother started getting the cards, I hopped on board. The card game was awesome, so my dad saw us playing, and he was like, oh, teach me how to play. And then for the next 3 or 4 days, he's like, do you guys want to play Pokemon? Do you guys want to play Pokemon? Do you guys want to play Pokemon? Like, my dad loves card and board games so much. He used to play them all the time, and he still plays them. So, I mean, it's natural for him, but, I mean, he literally got into it a month ago. And he's already, I don't know what level he is. He's like 10 on Pokemon
Your
Go.
dad, man.
But, another thing on Pokemon Go that I was originally going to share.
They got on a...
I went on a tangent.
Why do people say that?
So,
I went on a tangent. Aren't
because a
tangents...
tangent goes on.
On what?
Like it's tangent from something else, like a tangent line.
But I thought tangents were just like... What's that line that is on a circle and it just hits the side? That's a tangent,
That's a
right?
tangent line. So it hits the circle, it hits the
So
main
you
subject, and it goes
Because it's
off.
irrelevant to the circle.
It's relevant at one
point.
point, and then it keeps on going.
I see. Okay, continue.
Oh, yeah. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Wow,
I just
you're
made that
actually
up on the spot. I just made it up. Yeah! Impromptu! Alright, anyway, so there's a YouTuber, Jacksepticeye, of course, and he just started doing Pokemon Go vlogs, and they're actually very, very entertaining, because he doesn't normally do vlogs. And what happened was, during his outing, a bunch of guys, just, like, yelled at him, and berated him for playing Pokemon Go. And
What?
he's like, oh, well, he said something that a lot of people have said before, but like, if somebody enjoys something, and you can see that they're enjoying it, don't
Let them enjoy
berate
it.
them. Just let them enjoy it.
Let them enjoy it.
Unless they're rapists.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it.
Unless they're harming somebody.
Unless they're
Unless they're
Harming somebody.
harming
Right,
someone
right.
in any way.
Yeah.
But if they're not,
And
let
somebody
them
walking
be.
around playing Pokemon Go and making a video is not hurting anybody. It's helping people. That was probably one of the funniest videos he's put out. Like that vlog. It was amazing. So I don't know.
Hey, people
If someone enjoys something and it's not hurting anybody, don't berate them. Let them enjoy it.
You know, that reminds me of my struggle with Pokemon.
Nah, bro. I'm no one to hear this.
Shut up. I'm
Okay.
going to say it anyway.
Okay,
Somebody,
say it.
1 out of 5 people want to hear it. So, at the very most. But anyway. So,
It's ISIS.
Alright, I know, right? Okay. I've struggled with Pokemon because, first of all, I was alone. So I was trying to play Pokemon, like the Pokemon cards, but it's like, there's a wall.
He's like, switch sides.
Switch sides, right? So I never actually really played it. But okay, so I've been playing Pokemon since I bought my first game, which was in like 2007, 2008. So I've been actually playing it every year until then. So I felt like I basically played it in secret throughout all of middle school. It was like Pokemon.
Oh,
I don't like that stuff. Oh, look at those weirdos. They're on the DS. Right? Because you know people like in middle school, at least at my middle school, if you came with a DS, they're just like, boy, you know. So I had to keep that like on the real low. So
That
especially
sucks.
because of my ex would get on my head if she found out I was playing Pokemon, bro. Like
Ray's life, man.
Man, when I was in
he
fifth
deserves
grade,
his whole own special.
yeah, when I was in 5th grade, they forced me to stop playing like Beyblade. Like if you guys remember what that is.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's a game where you're like, let it rip,
Dude, I was a Beyblade master. I was so depressed.
Could you really be a master at Beyblade?
Honestly,
was it just love?
Honestly, you can.
Nah, bro. It's a lot of skill. Trust me. It's
Wait,
a
like
lot.
the card game or the actual let it rip thing?
The actual let it rip thing.
Is it like moment?
It's not.
What is
it's
it?
not let-
Explain
it's-
to me
okay.
how you would become a master.
Because
How would you become?
You gotta tilt it like the
it's
just the right
really
way,
like
and
a
then,
science almost. Because every piece on it matters. Like there are 5 interchangeable pieces. Every piece matters. You have the metal part. Dang, I forgot what it's called. Oh no! You have the spin track, the tip.
Nobody cares
face
about
bolt.
Beyblade anyway at this point. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
Beyblade died so fast. I feel bad for it.
yeah, it died really fast.
That and Bakugan.
Who owned Beyblade? You guys know? Do you guys remember?
I did.
No, as in like,
Like what company?
What company?
I think it was Hasbro. Hasbro.
Yeah.
Hasbro owned everything.
Hasbro owned everything. Yeah.
But what happened about your Beyblade?
Yeah, I just stopped mostly because of my ex. But then they brought it back in middle school, and I was like, "Oh, so you guys don't like Pokemon? But you like but you like Beyblade? I'll bring mine. I still have them.
Ray,
Still have them
to
today.
stop letting that happen to you.
Yeah. So okay, actually, I just recently got over it. So like, we go to cams now.
Yeah, right?
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Everybody, like,
Everybody
we have
brings
this
DS.
whole, we have this, like, crew of people that have well, I mean, last year at least.
Yeah.
Like, everybody brought their DS and we were all playing, what was it?
Mario
Kart?
Mario
Kart.
Kart DS.
Yeah.
That's, like,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Games is
It's,
chill.
like, Grace.
So, in December, I finally came out.
You came out the closet.
So I was
At
like, you know
Pokemon.
what? This is how I'm gonna come out, right?
So
So
you came out the
Secret
closet.
Santa-
So what you're saying is you came out the closet?
For Pokemon purposes. So for Secret Santa, I asked for like Pokemon stuff. I was
Oh
like, this is
my.
how I'm gonna come out. So that way, once we actually got to like the holiday party, it would be like, yep, I like Pokemon. Nobody cared, of course, but still, it was a big deal.
Oh,
for
so
me.
nobody was like,
He likes Pokemon.
yo, I would have been like that if I never do. I was like, Ray, you're supposed to be this hard person rapping and stuff.
Hey,
You
for
out here
real.
playing Pokemon.
Dude, I'm actually really excited about me when I get older, cause like I know I'm gonna keep playing Pokemon. I'm gonna be like these adults out here playing Pokemon Go. That's
What's
me.
the next step for this game?
They're going
for
to
Pokemon Go or for the Pokemon series in and of itself?
Well, okay.
I know Nintendo has good plans for the future. They're releasing the NES again. The mini NES.
Hey, I did see a
fully
link. I think
loaded,
you're-
full of games,
really?
and it's $60.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
I did see something
Heck
like that.
yes!
Yo, I
Even
saw
though
this.
I've never played on an NES in my life,
You
I'm
just want
going to
to?
get that. I love retro games so much. I love it.
Anyway, not about that. But so I saw this thing on Facebook, and it was like this attachment that you put on your phone, and it's like for real life laser tag or something.
Oh,
You
I
saw
saw
that?
that. Yeah,
That's
And it's
sounds
like
cool.
this, and you shoot somebody, and then their phone like does something
yeah,
weird.
it buzzes.
Yeah,
That
and-
sounds
It's
really cool.
it's AR.
Yeah.
What I was thinking, like virtual reality glasses and a
That'd be dope.
and an actual like
a phone attachment, a gun
well,
attachment.
no, you would have the just the goggles like the Google Cardboard or something like that. You slide it in there, and then you have like a Bluetooth like
I get
gun.
you.
And then that gun would activate would basically be the touch on the screen, so you don't have to run around like this,
James,
like holding your phone.
You just gave out a great idea.
Yeah, you don't tell the entire world
that's
stuff
the
like that.
First
Keep
thing
to
that I
yourself.
thought of,
Well, all right. So you're saying somebody else probably thought of it too?
probably. Well, when I saw the video, I was like,
But you're James. You're you.
well, they all look like idiots running around like this, and like
Yeah.
with your, so why don't you put in
Hey,
the
how much
virtual
does the
reality
Google
glasses?
cardboard cost?
$15.
For some cardboard?
Yeah, for some cardboard and 2 lenses.
Okay, that's fair. I thought it was like really expensive. I was like, dude, I'm not finna buy no cardboard.
Wait, how much did you just say?
15.
Yeah, it's $15. It's $15.
That's not that bad.
And it's
I was talking about
I
it
think
to
it's
him
25
earlier.
for 2.
Yeah, he was. Can he fit your iPhone in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's iPhone compatible. It's iPhone 6 Plus compatible.
6 Plus.
So I'm getting that as soon as I get some
think
money.
I need that.
Which may be a long time. Yeah.
I don't think I need that.
I don't think it's that cool. Well,
I was
Ray needs it for other reasons.
and then YouTube, Google Maps, and stuff like that all support it.
So you're saying wait? Also what?
why would you need to
support
see that in like virtual reality?
Yeah.
Well, like YouTube, there's a thing that says if you
360
type on
view?
the edge,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
Yeah,
it plays
yeah.
cardboard,
I've
and then
seen
it
that.
splits it. So it's like
What's that for though?
It's for the cardboard.
But why would you? Oh, so you're
So
walking.
you put it on, and then you watch the video in like virtual reality, because it has the 2 screens and 2 lenses, so it has two eyes.
Right. That's actually.
And then those 360 videos,
Yeah, you be
then
like.
you put it in the cardboard, and then it's like full immersion.
See, what I'm really excited about and what I'm gonna use it for, or for like point of view, and like first person stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it is gonna be amazing because it's like you're actually like there.
Yeah, that's
and
what I'm
it's
talking
you.
about, like the 360 kind of stuff, like the 360 videos.
Okay, this doesn't matter anymore. Okay, but I feel like we should do let's do some. Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Open that stuff up.
All right, let's get it.
While we wait, I have an announcement to make. Commercial break. Dun 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 dun. Hey, who's sponsoring this? Who's sponsoring this episode?
Luxury wafers.
Okay. Oh, are you hungry?
No.
If you're hungry, this episode is sponsored by Luxury Wafers. The best. They're so luxury that they're non-brand. So, hey, but no, for real, and you know, I might as well sponsor my favorite food, right? So, just gonna show you guys this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the live stream, get the Luxury Wafers by Gold Emblem, CVS, fire. But don't go to the one in Lakewood, because that's where my supply is at. I want you out here taking my stuff.
My computer is overheating.
Why is it overheating? Oh, it's been on the whole time, huh?
Yeah, it's been on the whole time.
You need to put some wind on it. So,
The connection was interrupted. No network connection was interrupted.
Okay, we're good.
No.
no, we're not.
Oh,
We're good.
Are we
Yes.
good?
Great. Yes.
Coochie. All right.
All right, guys, we're
Oh,
back. I
no.
mean, commercial
This
break. We're back, guys. Thank you for watching that commercial. Thanks to our sponsors, Gold Emblem, Luxury Wafers, good for your health. Okay.
No, they're not.
So what we're doing right
Oh,
now
great.
is we're going
Playing
soon.
Either.io, otherwise known as Would You Rather. I went off screen there, so I shouldn't have been looking at the camera. Never mind. All right.
Can you move your hand, please? Can I lean back? Thank you, sir. All right.
All right.
Would you rather?
So, if you were starving, would you rather eat your own hand or eat a loved one's eye?
Okay.
You must eat all of it.
I would-
The name of it is Blindly Hungry.
Is she blind? I'm just playing.
No. Put your answers down if you want to, but I'm gonna eat a loved one's eye.
I'm gonna eat my own hand. I can't do that.
Yo, what if it's like a?
Bro, that's hard though.
Eat a loved one's eye.
No one said you have to gouge out their eye. No one said any of that.
How you guys are gonna eat it?
It's just saying this. It could be. It just pop up on a plate. No one said you have to reach down into their
They're
eye.
still losing an eye.
Yeah, but
If I'm gonna hurt
I
somebody,
need
I'm
my
gonna
hand.
exactly.
Oh, if I only need
at least
one.
one of them.
Oh, you only eat in one hand.
But I need both of them.
Yeah, you need both of them. I mean,
Yeah,
Ray
it's
don't play
hard.
sports.
Oh no, but I'm an archer. I love
Exactly.
archery. I can't do that.
Just eat. I feel
I'm
like.
gonna just eat the eye.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat my own hand. I'm gonna eat my own hand.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay, well, you're... Gee.
Those people lied. They lied.
Okay, so it's 66% to eat your own hand. And
I
the
want-
rest, 34%, is eat a loved one's eye. So Jason and I were in the minority.
lower percentage. But it's cool though, cause I'm not eating my hand.
But you're
Nom,
eating
nom, nom.
you're eating a loved one's
Yeah,
eye.
it could be. I
Oh,
love a lot of people.
somebody did say you are starving and you pick something that's 99% water.
What's that? The eye?
Yeah.
That's true. That's another thing I was thinking about. First of all, it's probably like all like gooey and liquidy.
Bro,
and
but your
stuff.
hand, your whole hand, bro.
You
that's
must
a
not be
lot
that hungry if you only want an eyeball.
Bro, if you're eating your whole hand, that's
Just-
pain. That's just. Did you know? I heard that eating your hand is is kind of the same as eating a carrot, but your brain won't let you do
Yeah,
that.
it won't let you bite through it like
Yeah,
a
but
carrot.
it's saying that you really could.
Yeah, you could.
Personally, I
Oh,
would probably
yeah.
cut it off, burn this part on hand, cook my hand, and eat it. To me,
All right,
That's
let's go next. Okay, Ray has his own plan.
well, it's not gonna because
All right.
just leave it
Oh.
attached.
Yeah, it's gonna.
And it's attached to your nerves the whole time.
Oh, that's true.
So each bite is gonna hurt.
Alright, so
That's
would you rather suck a hobo's toe for 2 minutes? That's disgusting. Be in a cage with a honey badger, badger, and a lion for 20 seconds.
What's a honey badger? Are those bad?
Those things are they like.
Both choices aren't that bad because a hobo's feet could be clean. Some people have toes. I mean, not toes. Some people have shoes.
Most people have
Some
toes.
people have shoes.
That doesn't mean anything. Okay, first of all, they're a hobo, so they can't.
Hey,
They don't have access to
you'll
a shower.
be a hobo for
so they've
one
been
day.
walking around.
You
Their
can
feet have
pick
been
your hobo.
sweating.
You don't have to suck the toe of the nastiest one.
Uh,
You know what I mean? Like you could go to a nice neighborhood with some nice hobos. You know, clean, sophisticated.
San Francisco has some nice hobos.
Exactly. You see
They
somebody
have
on
some
you
nice
see a
hobos.
cute little hobo.
Hey, I've never seen a cute hobo. I've been actually kind of. Oh wait, never mind. I haven't been looking for that.
Okay, but honestly, I'm not gonna suck anybody's toes.
I'm not gonna suck your. Well,
I would
I would
actually.
suck a hobo's toe.
I would rather be in a cage with a honey badger and a lion for 20
it's
seconds.
not that long.
Because
Yeah.
it's not that long. And all
Hey,
you
that
have
is
to
long
do-
enough for you to get eaten.
It is
or
long enough,
killed,
but
mauled.
that's if the honey badger and the lion are angry at you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're not really aggressive.
They're chill. They're chill.
If they're just chilling, all you have to do is just sit in the corner of the cage and
Yeah.
be like,
Have you seen the videos of like that one zookeeper who like the lions love and they jump
Yeah.
on him and stuff?
Yeah.
That's so cool
yeah,
to me.
that's really
I think
cool.
it's the best. Thing.
Yeah, and like the panthers and tigers.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's so cool.
I want to be in the cage. I've always wanted to be in the cage.
I always want to touch a lion, but lions are ed boys.
I want to go to the safari park to see the cheetah run. I want that so badly. So
It
'cause you
is
can
really
pet the
cool.
cheetah. You been?
I've been there, yeah.
I want to see that so badly. You can go in and pet the cheetah. That's.
Have you ever seen Thundercats before?
Yeah. That was my
never
show.
watched
That's my
it.
show.
You never watched
I
it?
know what it is, but never.
No,
watched it.
I loved SWAT cats. That's what I like.
Love SWAT cats.
SWAT cats.
So you have seen
amazing.
those? Okay. Thundercats. Great. I think your dad's probably seen it.
Yeah, of
yeah,
course
for
it.
sure.
He's
yeah.
bad, most likely.
So Thundercats has like Lion-O, Chitara, and they're all based off, cats and stuff. So I recommend you watch it. That's what I wanted to say. But what's Squad Cats? Same thing basically.
SWAT cats. SWAT cats was on.
I watched it on Boomerang.
Yeah, me too.
Watch the old version of Thundercats because there's the one that they redid for. Actually, dang, I haven't. They're actually both pretty good to be honest. The Cartoon Network one, and then whichever one you want to watch. I would watch the old one first and then.
I'll watch it.
Probably.
If it's on YouTube, then I will.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah,
So we all say
Be in a cage?
yeah,
I'll say cage.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
69%.
69%.
69% for pro us, and then 31% is
For
the minority.
second toes.
For second.
Those
toe.
people like toes.
Probably.
Honey badger doesn't care.
Honey badgers don't care.
Honey badgers do not care.
Well,
I wonder why they say honey badger and a lion. That seems like a weird couple
Yeah.
to put in a cage.
I think the honey badger and the lion would go at it. Like,
That's
if
what I was
anything.
thinking. That's what I was
Like
thinking.
they would be like, and then you're
we
just
can
in
bring
the
our
corner of the cage,
cameras.
like, oh
and get some
god.
good shots.
Exactly.
So we get shots.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win, really.
Shot. Okay, taking
Shot.
shots with the lion and the honey badger. All right. Oh, okay. Would you rather go to prison for 5 years or get punched hard in the face every hour of every day for 5 years? Your face will be all like broken.
There's a high chance I'm gonna get beat up in prison too. Actually, I'm pretty big. See, I have a
That's
plan
not-
for prison anyway. I'm going to prison.
You're on prison. You're gonna choose prison.
You're
gonna
gonna
choose
choose prison for 5 years of your whole life.
I mean, but
But
you're gonna
you
get
know,
That's
punched.
better than getting
No, but
punched.
think about it though. 5 years.
That's a long time. That's a long time.
Hey,
to
but
do
low
that
key,
stuff.
bro,
That's a long time.
you can't get a good sleep. Because you're gonna sock it when you sleep. It doesn't suck.
Bro, you're gonna be so ugly too.
Wait.
What if you're already ugly?
You're gonna have bruises permanently.
What if you're already ugly? So here's what the real thing is. If you're ugly, you'll probably choose.
Hey,
You
that's
get
true.
punched each day. So I'm gonna pick that because
All right.
Who's
So
gonna calculate?
every hour of every day for 5 years. So that's
24.
5.
Oh.
Easy. Your calculator's broken.
Or it might be. My screen's been doing this a lot. My screen.
Okay, I got it. So 24 hours, right? Each day. So 24 times what?
24 times 365.
5 times 5. So all in all, you will get socked 43,800 times.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
I would rather go to prison.
Let's talk about pros for both. Pros
Who's
for prison.
punching you though?
But it
says
hard in the face.
Yes, but hard is relative.
Well, it's whatever you would think is hard then, because it's relative to what you think is hard now.
Yeah.
So I could be a little punk and then get hit by my sister.
But you're still.
I could get hit by a Barbie doll. Just to.
Well, to me, hard is hard. So
Yeah.
I'm getting like rocked every time I get punched in the face.
Yeah.
And this is happening 24 times a day.
Yeah.
24 times a day for 5 years. I can't do
And
that.
plus on your birthday, you already get whatever age you are. So
Yeah.
it's that plus.
Plus, that means that either one person is going to be with me at all times in order to punch me, or whoever I'm with is going to have to punch me.
I think you'll get.
Do you
used to
have
it,
to
though.
get punched, or can you like block it? So you
You're
gotta
gonna-
be
you
like
You have to get
punched.
punched. But I mean, I feel like it's not that. I feel like you'll get used to it.
You
Or
will
take
get
take
used to it.
take painkillers.
But your face is still gonna be all
Yeah.
broken up. I'd rather go to prison.
I don't think it'll be broken up.
Your face will get used to it eventually.
I get some sick
But
prison
still,
tattoos.
nah.
Cause think about it like this: if you get punched hard, your face doesn't break all the time. So your face has an hour to heal, and you can switch sides.
However, the thing is, okay, so if you get punched a bunch of times and it's hard, it's like it hardens whatever is getting punched. That way you can, it kind of suppresses it each time. However, if you're getting punched every hour for years, you're not getting enough time to heal, therefore it never hardens. So really, your face is gonna break.
Yeah,
It's just gonna
if
shatter.
you keep getting punched here, your jaw's gonna go
I'm
flying.
going to prison. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm going to
honestly.
prison. I'm just gonna get punched there, but not every hour of every
But you
day.
get raped. Well, Ray doesn't mind that. Okay.
I do.
And bro, that means you can't see your mom for 5 years.
She can come visit me.
You can't.
She
see
might punch me because I got in prison. Because I chose to go to prison.
Exactly, bro. Your whole
Because this
family will
told me
turn
to.
on you.
Yeah.
And then
I'd rather go to prison. Honestly, I'm just.
Have you seen Prison Break before? That Netflix?
Nah. I heard prison is pretty bad though. I know people who
jail and
didn't even
prison
get
are
a chance
different,
to
right?
go to prison and they had a terrible.
Jail is bad. Just imagine prison.
Yeah.
13
Like I know people that
years.
went to jail and they were like, I'm never going back again.
So prison is like captivation.
Yeah, and you know what? I always think about prison is a place for everybody that's done something wrong. So like the hackers are in the same place as the murderers and the rapists, and you're this like it's not the same level. Like
That's true.
So it's like you have like this nerdy kid, and then you have this big buff guy who
That's what I was
murders
gonna
people.
say. Why are you trying to just get punched?
But what happens if you start acting purposely act like a psycho to get put in the
That's-
containment facility, and then
that's
you
my
just hang out
personal
there
plan.
for.
I was gonna go to jail and act like a rapist. That way everybody would want to avoid me.
Hey,
But
I heard that some people
not gonna
like
test that.
say that they're a girl, transgender, and they put you inside the girl facility.
Ooh.
Sometimes.
You can do that now.
Sometimes.
Thank
I
these
mean,
new laws.
no,
I'm just
I
playing.
mean, technically you
some
can't.
people
You
do
still need the tests and whatnot.
I already
Well,
have
yeah,
the tests
well,
for it though.
If you are, yeah.
No, the hormone tests.
Oh,
That's what they have. They have hormone tests. You have to be
I'll get the
able to.
hormones. I'll get the hormones. I'm just.
Yo, but you can get your face fixed up after the 5 years, like surgery.
I never want to do that though.
No, that's
So
terrible. So
if
you're gonna
you get hit by
have
a
you're gonna
car,
have plastic.
You're not gonna fix your face. You're gonna.
So you're gonna have
I have
plastic
this-
face, or you're gonna go to
No,
prison.
so I'm saying this. I'm saying if you get in a car accident and you break your face, you're not gonna fix it because you don't want to do that.
I'm gonna fist.
That's what I'm trying to
I'm
say.
gonna have like the bone structure fixed.
That's what I'm trying to say. And then
But you're gonna be ugly. You're gonna be. I thought that's what you meant.
I feel like you wouldn't be ugly. Like there's some. I've known people who've got hit by cars and stuff. And then of course, for a long time you'll be ugly for sure.
No, but hit by a car and punched 24 times a day for 365 days for 5 years. That's not. It's a difference. I think if you're not ugly, it's going to be like SpongeBob. Did you ever see that one episode where every time Squidward got punched, he got prettier? So either you're going to be bomb or you're going to be hideous.
They'll start to chip off your like.
Hey,
I'll
for
give you this.
real.
By each hit, you just get prettier and prettier.
That's
All right,
true.
I'm still gonna get hit because I don't.
I'm
Just a
going to
sign of
prison.
jail for 5 years.
I'm not going to
Just a
prison.
sign.
I'm going to prison.
I'm scared. I don't know what to do.
You can't
Both
act- you
sound
can't
terrible.
act psychotic.
I think this is probably the best question.
Why do people? You
we've
can't
seen
do
on-
that.
I can act
You
psychotic.
can't.
I
You
can
can't.
act.
You can't. Act, no one's gonna.
I'm
believe
already
you.
clinically a psychopath.
No one. No one's gonna believe that.
I'm naturally crazy though. I suppress it, but I am crazy.
You could be crazy, but if you had no mental illness history and they check your brain, they check all
But
this
the
stuff.
inmates aren't going to check that.
No, they have doctors in there.
No, but it doesn't matter. We're talking about just as far as like how the inmates look at this. We don't care.
If you're psych-
as long as the inmates,
Bro,
as long as the
If
inmates
you're crazy, don't you think that you'll be even more vulnerable because they'll be like, okay, he's dumb, he won't know, he's da da da, and you get raped even more probably.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think
So?
they're just gonna. If you
They're
lash
gonna-
out at everybody,
Because
that
you
comes
know,
near
it's like that one person that you always avoid
Yeah,
just
'cause
because you
they're
don't want to
weird.
have anything to do with them.
Yeah,
it's like
because
you're
they're weird.
weird.
Yeah, you're weird.
Why?
That's true.
It's like I don't even want to beat you up because you're that weird. That's gonna be
How-
me. I'm gonna be
how
like,
much are you
hi.
on time wise.
I have no idea.
Yeah, we've been on this question for a minute. It's hard to make a
we've
decision.
we've been on here. We've been on this question for quite a bit. So I'm gonna go with prison.
All right.
Let's click
Are we gonna?
We are in the majority. Ray and I are in the majority.
Yeah.
72%, of course. That was a long question. That was a
Yeah,
long
I
discussion.
think that's the best question we've seen on here.
Are we gonna go for an hour or just keep on going?
Let's do maybe 3 more, including this. Excuse
Oh my
me.
god. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's not even that bad though.
All right.
This
Would you rather kill a 5-year-old girl's puppy or kill an old
I'm getting
lady's
an old lady's
cat?
cat.
If it was the 5-year-old, she would cry like all day, but might get a new one. Then the 55-year-old would most likely.
Whoa,
die of
whoa,
sadness or
whoa!
something.
That is so messed up.
Wait,
55 is an
55 what?
old lady.
Oh, and she dies of sadness. Wait, 55 is not that old.
55 is not old. What? Nah. To me, old lady. I'm thinking kill an old lady's cat. I'm thinking she like at least 80,
Hey, but
90.
killing a 5-year-old's puppy isn't that bad.
How?
And the old lady's
I
cat is
guess so,
probably
she-
gonna die.
She probably isn't
anyway.
gonna be that attached to it, right?
Maybe.
No,
It
a
depends.
I don't know.
5-year-old is probably gonna be like.
Yeah, but okay, she'll cry, but
Yeah.
after that, it's a good lesson to learn to don't let people
But
steal
you're
your puppy.
killing a puppy.
You're killing a
But
puppy.
you're killing the cat.
It's not a kitten though. The cat is old too.
The cat is old.
Cat is old too.
I don't feel as bad killing the old cat.
That's
Yeah.
animalist. That's catist.
Why do you prefer cats versus dogs?
I don't.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Okay, so you shouldn't be arguing.
You know, I'm just saying, like, just kill the puppy.
No.
Kill the puppy!
No. Why do you want to
Okay.
kill a puppy?
Alright,
See,
here's my logic on it. Okay.
That's like killing a kid versus killing an adult.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's the exact same thing.
It's the
They're just
exact same
animals. See, now you're being animalist.
No. Here's the thing.
How?
Killing a kid, killing a puppy, killing a cat, okay? That old lady has nothing to hold on to. She could get a new puppy replaced easy.
No, but she's not going to.
You're
She's about to
right.
die anyway. Why would she
I'm
get
talking
a puppy
about
now?
talking about the
Oh, you're talking
the
about
old lady is gonna die of sadness. That's cold. You know that's cold, bro.
Well, most likely, this is just a comment that.
Okay,
Okay.
well after that she'll be sad.
But okay, so what I'm thinking.
And you
right
know
now-
she probably has like 500,000 cats.
She got 8 other cats, bro. She got
No.
8 other cats, bro.
Bro,
this girl only has one puppy.
she'll die of
What
loneliness.
No, old ladies.
Clearly she's
only-
lonely too, because she said if that cat is the only person making her happy. So if that
No,
cat's gone,
that's nothing here.
no, it's basically what that's saying. It's
No,
saying it's
not.
saying this
It's not. It's
She
not.
would likely
It's
die of
really-
sadness, right?
It's really not.
sadness, right?
It's not. It's really not. This was written
It's
by
just
a 10-year-old.
It's just a comment,
Hey.
bro.
I'm just
This
saying.
was created by a 10-year-old.
Okay, you
alright?
know that person was young because it said 55-year-olds.
Hey,
You know
Well,
we
it's
would.
like,
all we're
a
talking
sinus
about
or something.
is
IDK.
if someone gives you something, you
colon
work with
P.
it, right? You work with what you're given, okay? Well, just like some of our other problems where they asked us about being a zucchini or carrot, we looked at this thing to see what they actually meant. So this is what he's meaning. We work with what we get. So what he's
Gee.
saying is, would you rather take a cat from a 55-year-old lady who's gonna die of sadness? We go off that. So think about it.
No,
You-
this
you-
this is
you have
not.
to-
This is irrelevant by the fact that it was written by a 10-year-old.
That so your age.
Isn't it just a comment though?
no?
Yeah, it's a comment written by the creator.
So
Oh,
it's
by
a
the
description,
creator.
so it's not really a comment, and that's ageist. Just because you're 10 doesn't mean they can't think.
That's true. It is the
This
description.
is-
That's what I'm saying.
However,
It's a description. So
It's
a
irrelevant.
5-year-old girl,
It's irrelevant to my opinion.
what happens? So what happens to the 5-year-old girl? She would cry all day, but might get a new.
That's their logic.
Okay,
on
fine.
this.
All right.
So-
This is their
what
opinion
I'm
on
thinking,
this.
what I'm
if
thinking
you were a
right now.
5-year-old, what would you do if someone killed your puppy?
I would
I would be devastated.
I would be
You were
like
devastated, right?
legitimately devastated.
For your whole life?
Yeah.
Your
I would be
whole
sad.
life. Your whole life.
Yeah. I'm
I don't
still
know.
sad about my dog running away when I was 10.
Yeah. I see. I didn't even get a dog, but I found out that I would have been born with a Rottweiler when I was younger, and that upsets me. Like, I could have had a dog this whole time. You know, I struggled to try to get a dog. It was a hard thing for me. So but my thing is, it's a puppy versus
A cat.
a cat. It's not
An
a
old
kitten.
cat.
It's a cat.
It's an old cat.
To me, it's just like, okay, at least you've lived longer. You know, you've had your life. You had your fun with this old lady. Y'all done
Puppies
everything
poop
together.
everywhere.
So what?
Cats.
Puppies can be trained. Puppies can be
I
trained.
know, but still,
Puppies trained.
Why are you
Puppies make
so against the
mistakes.
puppy? Why are you so
I'm
against
just saying,
the puppy?
like, cats.
Bro, you
she's
saw
a-
that
she's an
video
old
early?
lady.
You saw that video earlier. That cat attacked that girl.
But because the girl was talking mad, she was like, man, and she was like, what?
Exactly.
You
But
don't talk
know.
mess about a cat.
See, but a puppy wouldn't do that. The puppy would be like,
Yeah, because puppies are stupid.
exactly. They're stupid and we love
They're
them.
stupid, derpy, and amazing.
Cats are too smart.
I'm picking it. We need to move on anyway. See, 71% is for us.
71% kill that cat.
Kill the cat. Kill the cat. Let's see, those are good comments.
I killed the cat.
Who the heck writes this stuff anyway?
Dude, that's such a long comment.
Bro, we didn't ask for no paragraphs. All right, next question. Let's go.
Hate cats, easy choice. Next one! Alright, would you rather work at Aperture Science or work at Black Mesa? Aperture Science!
Don't know what either of those are.
Aperture Science is Portal, and Black Mesa is... Shoot, I forgot what game that is. Well, since you guys don't know, it's irrelevant. But.
Yeah.
Well, here it goes. Both are esteemed as science groups from video games. Portal and Half-Life, those are both Valve-created games. Yeah,
Well-
Black Mesa is from Half-Life. I would work at Aperture Science because Aperture
Well,
Science.
Portal seems more popular anyway.
Half-Life is like one of the most critically acclaimed games.
Oh.
But Portal 2 is like still being played till this day, and it was released in like 2007 or something like that.
Yeah.
Why gotta be Black Mesa? Why
Black
can't it be
Mesa.
White Mesa. Or Purple Mesa.
Shouldn't you
Nobody
be happy?
cares.
Hey, I'm just showing
So-
y'all what happens when someone.
I mean, you guys don't know
That's
either
true.
of these, so
I'm
I'm just
triggered.
gonna click that and move on. Yeah, see? People like Aperture Science. I love Aperture Science. It's amazing. Alright.
Last one or two more.
Two more.
Or,
Alright. Would you rather only be able to laugh at blonde jokes or not be able to understand sarcasm?
Okay, first one.
Nothing but blonde jokes would be.
What's a
funny to
blonde
me.
joke? Is that a joke about a blonde?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
about-
stupid blonde.
Oh,
joke.
stupid blonde jokes.
Oh, that sucks. Both of them are bad because if you don't understand sarcasm, no one's gonna like you.
I'm gonna choose only be able to laugh at blonde jokes.
Actually, I think I'm gonna choose the not be able to understand sarcasm. I know I would be the worst person ever and be like, "What? What happened?" What,
Yeah,
what-
because we know people like that.
But
Some
yeah,
people don't
talk
understand
our own.
sarcasm.
Anyway, but for real, like I think I'm gonna pick not be able to understand sarcasm only because Eddie Griffin doesn't make blonde jokes. Kevin Hart doesn't make blonde jokes. You know, everybody
Yeah.
who's funny.
I'm gonna
doesn't
say
make
not be
blonde
able to
jokes.
understand sarcasm.
Yeah. Nobody
Like
makes
blonde
who
jokes-
makes blonde jokes. Who are you gonna find to make blonde? So your whole life
There's
you're never
only
gonna laugh?
blonde jokes.
Your whole life you're never gonna laugh unless somebody actually makes a blonde joke.
Yeah, I'd rather not be.
That
able
what
to
life,
understand
bro. You
sarcasm.
can't even laugh at my jokes. You can't laugh at your own jokes.
I've
You
never
can't laugh
heard
at your
blonde
dad's jokes. Exactly. Doesn't sound too good.
But
no.
what if I got a? Well, you're the majority anyway, so I have to pick it. Not be able to understand sarcasm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would still pick the.
That would suck
only
though,
be able
because
to
people
laugh.
gonna hate you.
Yeah.
See.
Oh wow.
66%. 66%.
But the
know where
thing
it's
is,
at.
okay, I just found something though. If you're only able to laugh at blonde jokes, you're not going to be able to understand sarcasm anyway.
Sarcasm's not really a joke though.
It's not a joke.
It's just like
It's not-
sarcasm would be like this. If someone
What do you
says-
call smart blonde? A golden retriever. Aha! You're funny.
So just imagine, and it says you could only laugh at blonde jokes, not like every time you hear a blonde joke you laugh. It's just saying that
You can
this.
only laugh.
So you may not even laugh at all.
That's true because it's not going to guarantee that it's funny.
Yeah.
That's so bad. Okay,
All right. Would you rather be a nerd or be a jock?
be a nerd.
Be a nerd.
Nerd
Be a
squad.
nerd.
We go to Cam's. We don't have a choice.
Yeah, we don't have.
We already made that decision.
61%. Let's do one more because that one was too fast.
Okay.
All right. Always look 8 months pregnant or always have a black eye.
Zuko, black eye. I'm going with it. I'll be Zuko.
I always look 8 months pregnant anyway.
James. That's 3 times in 1 week.
Or 3 times in 1 day.
I appreciate that he thought that was funny though. Beautiful.
James. I made him do that in tutoring.
That is amazing.
I forgot
did
what
it
I
in art
said.
class too. I was listening to YouTube, and then I did it, and then I laughed at something.
I'm actually glad I got you. Shout out to YouTube Red people. Great job. Because it's actually very beneficial. So this one is... So what do you guys think? Black Eye or 8 months pregnant? I say
This is a
Black
dumb
Eye.
one. I don't want to do this one.
Let's skip it. Let's go. Skip it. We need a better
Skip
word.
it. Let's
I
do
like
it.
8 months pregnant anyway.
I want
so-
to find. No, that's terrible. No. Food related?
Yes.
All right.
Let's hit it up. Alright, let's get it.
If you had to eat one, would you rather have a hamburger or a hot dog?
Hamburger. That's actually easy.
Hot dog. I hate hamburgers. I hate.
So you like wieners in your mouth. You can't say no now. That's what you just said. You like hot dog, wieners, or sausages, or whatever you want to call them. Right? Yes or no?
I do.
You like what? What do you like, Ray?
Hot dogs.
Hot dog what? What do you like about the hot... What are the key ingredients that you like about hot dog?
The condiments.
So Ray likes wieners, everybody, and me and James like big old buns.
But hot dogs have buns too.
But they're not as big.
They're long.
Yeah, see, hamburger 77%.
I hate burgers.
There's enough hamburger in a burger. Like, you can get.
There's enough hamburger in a burger?
Yeah, of course. There's like
There's enough,
naturally.
wait, what do you mean by that? There's enough hamburger in a burger.
There's enough hamburger in a burger because there's hamburger is in the burger. I don't even know what I'm
What are you
saying.
talking about?
What?
What are you saying, dude?
I'm trying to say that it's bigger than a hot dog. Like a hamburger.
But why did you say there's enough hamburger in a burger? What
What does that mean?
There's enough hamburger in a burger to be bigger than a hot dog.
But there's enough hot dog in a hot dog to be the size of a hot dog. What?
What are you talking about?
What?
I meant in relation to the hot dog, not the hamburger.
So you mean to say there's enough hot dog in a burger? What are you talking about, bro? Yo, James.
Alright, this is the Potatebros podcast. You've
I'm
been
Jason
listening.
Anderson.
I'm Raymundo Farmer.
And I'm
You're
James
stroking
Berkshire.
me.
And we
And
are
I-
the Potatebros.
Yeah.
Put.
I'm sorry, headphone users. I'm really not.
I know, right?